Should we call this like the Twitter fair poll question, since you and I like to call the
Yeah,
foul
we
poll
got
the
to
fair
workshop
poll?
this. Tweet bag is funny. Tweet sack. I was thinking of, but yeah, it's coming to be your Twitter polls is what we're talking about each week, which are fantastic, and
Yeah,
totally appreciate everyone's participation in these. The participation rate
yeah.
started strong. It's getting stronger. So thank you for following at Socks Type Thing on Twitter. So yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on a new name. Maybe I'll come up with some intro sounds for that as well. But
Yeah, I feel the tweet bag works more when we're discussing specific things that were said on Twitter
well, and
and stuff
we
like that.
literally we called it Socks Type Thing, and now it was
Yeah.
we just made the whole podcast Socks Type Thing. So we're struggling to recapture what this segment should be called. But what was your Twitter poll this week?
Now, after you depressed me last week, I felt it deserved a question. Now that we know that Tony La Russa has a 3-year deal, which was just to give some commentary to that, was kind of ambiguous. No one really knew. La Russa never said. He was always like, well, just manage until I don't want to anymore. They don't want me here anymore. So we now know it's a 3-year deal.
Yeah, that information just sort of leaked out. It wasn't like an official press conference or anything like that. It just kind of is now common knowledge that it is a 3-year deal, which frames the whole Tony La Russa regime in a different light. Knowing it's not open ended. We knew it wasn't completely open ended because the guy's reaching the end of his life in a crass way to put it, but he can't manage forever. So, but now that we know there is a 3-year deal in which he is 2 years in, there's some you can extrapolate from there what might happen.
So the question comes out, do you think he will finish his contract if the White Sox miss the postseason this year? And you had two options. Yes, he's Jerry's guy, or no, Hahn gets his way, because, of course, we've always theorized here that, unfortunately for Rick Hahn, he didn't have much say in the managerial hire.
Yeah, those are our opinions, but what did Twitter have to say?
Well, another even more of a landslide victory is a lot of realists out there. 67% believe he will finish his contract with the White Sox no matter what, and 33% think there's no way. 33% think that he could get fired if he misses the postseason. I'm in the 67% after hearing that news, that there is no way that Jerry will fire him again. However, I believe,
considering that is the greatest regret in his life that is nearing its end as well. So I mean, he can't have that happen twice on his conscience. So,
but you think with his life nearing end, his days are probably numbered here since he's in his 80s, that he'd want to win another World Series, which
another
is
good point.
Is trying to do. And if maybe you made a mistake, maybe hiring someone who's nearly your age is not a good idea to be a baseball manager right now.
So your Twitter poll question really is, what does Jerry value more, a White Sox world championship or his relationship with Tony La Russa?
That is maybe next week's question.
Well, that's the same question essentially. So it's that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. And I think he values his relationship with Tony La Russa. I mean, I think we're seeing that as La Russa Palooza carries on. At what point does it get to a ridiculous level that Jerry has to finally realize he made a huge mistake? And it might not happen. It might be when that 3-year contract.
Word Hole Media.